We know that around 66 million years ago, the most famous meteor impact in Earth's history was the meteor impact event at Yucatan, Mexico. This impact is believed to have caused the mass extinction of many animal and plant species on Earth at that time. It is one of the largest extinction events in the planet's history. According to scientists, this impact killed about 75% of all living species at that time. This includes most dinosaur species, along with many marine animals and plants. The exact number of organisms killed is difficult to determine, but the impact caused sudden climate changes and altered the habitats of many species, leading to a mass extinction. Here are the historic moments on that significant day that completely transformed Earth from that point onwards. Event 1. The meteor impact. An asteroid with a diameter of about 10 to 15 kilometers, traveling at around 200 times the speed of sound, crashed into the Earth's surface with incredibly destructive power, equivalent to millions of nuclear weapons exploding simultaneously. It was strong enough to penetrate the Earth's crust, creating a crater 40 to 50 kilometers deep, generating lava waves similar to when you throw a stone into a lake. Life around the impact point would have completely vaporized, followed by shock waves from the explosion that continued to devastate everything in their path. This impact created the Chicxulub crater in Mexico, which is 160 kilometers wide and over 19 kilometers deep. Event 2. Shock waves and fires. The energy from the explosion also created terrifying seismic waves, leading to numerous other disasters, such as tsunamis estimated to be about 1 kilometer high and traveling at speeds of around 900 kilometers per hour, sweeping across global coastlines. The impact shock also triggered immediate volcanic eruptions, with molten lava shooting into space and falling back to Earth like millions of meteorites, destroying all living things around. A firestorm formed immediately after the impact, incinerating everything in its path, including water, which evaporated instantly. Event 3. Dust and smoke blocking sunlight. The impact is estimated to have produced 500 billion tons of dust and sulfur that flew into the atmosphere and covered the entire Earth in just 5 minutes. The sun could no longer shine through the smoke and dust blanket, causing Earth's temperature to drop rapidly, and plants could no longer photosynthesize. Scientists estimate that within 3 minutes of the impact, 75% of the global species were wiped out, including more than 90% of dinosaur species. This turned Earth into a living hell. Event 4. Extinction and evolution. At this point, Earth was in a nuclear winter due to the lack of sunlight and the atmosphere being covered by toxic gases, with temperatures dropping to freezing levels. For hundreds of years, light could not penetrate the atmosphere, and many plants could not photosynthesize or absorb oxygen. The reduction in plant life led to a decline in herbivorous animals, including dinosaurs, which no longer had enough food. Alamosaurus, one of the largest dinosaurs at the time, needed to eat a ton of leaves a day, a demand that the natural conditions could not meet, leading to their mass starvation. The death of herbivores led to the demise of carnivorous dinosaurs due to a lack of food supply. Therefore, the main reason for the extinction of dinosaurs was the insufficient food supply. The larger the animal, the more likely it was to die, as they required a lot of food, whether on land or in the sea. Ultimately, small omnivorous dinosaurs and rodents had an advantage because they could utilize the scarce remaining resources and evolved into the creatures we see today. The Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event marked the end of the dinosaur era and ushered in a new era for the evolution of mammals and eventually humans. This event was not just a natural disaster, but also a valuable lesson about the fragility of life on Earth and the importance of understanding and protecting our planet from cosmic threats.